Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to our drivers' press conference for today. From left to right on the stage, we have Pepe Martí from CUPRA KIRO, Pascal Wehrlein with Porsche Formula E team, and Taylor Barnard with DS Penske. Pascal, I'll start with you. Last season, the title was just out of your reach personally, but a great season for the team. Are those good vibes continuing into testing and into the new season?
Yeah, I think finishing third in the Drivers' Championship and winning the Teams and Manufacturer Championship, you cannot say it was a bad season. So we definitely take those positives. We take that we, won every title within the last 2 years, and now it's the last season of the Gen 3 car, and let's make it everything in 1 year.
Pascal, how does it feel to come into this season, obviously knowing, as you've already alluded to there, that this is the final year of the Gen 3 era, and Porsche have been very strong in this era? You must know that you're going to be strong and in and about it. It must feel good to come into testing knowing that you will once again be competitive going into season 12.
It feels good and a bit sad in a way also, because like you said, we know that this package is able to win races, to win championships. So we are definitely looking forward to the next season. But also it's the last season of a very competitive car, and obviously we knew that probably we overall we were the car and the team to beat in this era. And it's never guaranteed that it will be the same in a new generation of cars. So, but still, I'm very looking forward to that as well.
You have a new teammate coming in this year, Nico Müller, who obviously knows the powertrain incredibly well. How have you been helping him, first of all, settle in to the Porsche ecosystem? And, what can you give someone advice that you've been racing against and is a great driver already? Does it seem a little strange to be giving a competitor advice, even if he is your teammate?
Depends on who it is. With Nico, it feels not strange at all. But no, jokes aside, I mean, it's great to have him in the team. He has a lot of experience. So the good thing is he has already experience with our car, with the 99X Electric. When he did the season last year with Andretti, so it's not very difficult for him to get used to the settings and everything. And he just needs to get to know his engineers and his group of people he's working with. But otherwise, I'm sure the transition will be very fast.
And you have a good relationship together?
Very good.
Thank you, Pascal. Taylor, I'll move on to you. There's been a lot of change since the end of last season. I believe you've moved into your first flat by now?
Yes, I have, yeah.
Excellent. So, but on the track, obviously, we're focused about what you're here to talk about. A new team that speak very highly of you. How are you settling in, first of all?
Yeah, it's been very good so far. Of course, we've done lots of work on the simulator back at the factory, but now it's the first chance we actually get to attack the track together. Working with Max as well, first time, so I think it's going well so far.
Earlier this week, we heard from Phil Charles, who speaks very highly of you, is clearly a big fan of yourself. What's your relationship with Phil, and how influential was he in you deciding to take the next step of your career with DS Penske?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I didn't really know Phil that much before my transition. We're working great together so far. Lots of work in the simulator. I think Phil likes the simulator as much as me, so that goes quite well. Obviously we've not had so much time together as of right now, but it's going good at the moment.
You ticked off an impressive array of accolades in your rookie season. There's one that you didn't quite achieve, and you know what that is. That's that first race win. How confident are you that that first race win will come this season? And how soon do you think a first race win can come realistically when you've changed teams and you're having to learn a whole new setup?
Yeah, of course. It's the one that I'm trying to get, of course. It depends on how fast I can get used to the team, how well I'm working with my engineers from the beginning. It's obviously quite a big change. I have to change powertrain, which is also very difficult. I need to get used to the steering wheel, all the systems and everything. So hopefully I can get it very soon. I have some confidence in myself after last year, but let's see how it goes.
Thanks very much, Taylor. Pepe, first of all, welcome to the Formula E World Championship. It must be very cool for you that your first experience of the Gen 3 Evo car is here in Spain.
Yeah, of course. I mean, obviously in the last 5 years I've worked with a team from Valencia as well, so just south of here, like half an hour, so it feels like home. And yeah, it's very special to have my first go here.
Much like Taylor did last year, you've jumped from an F2 car straight into a Formula E car. You've had your first few sessions out here. What's the biggest difference that you've noticed straight away?
Everything. I mean, it's completely different to what everything I'm used to. You know, you have to relearn many things. In the end, you're used to like smashing down the brake pedal as hard as you can in a Formula 2, Formula 3, and then here is about being as economical or as utilizing all the systems in your advantage. So it's very different. And obviously, I didn't really have many simulator sessions before coming here, and everything's still quite new. So same as Taylor, also struggling sometimes with the wheel about what does this do, etc. But yeah, nonetheless, it's been a good experience so far, and I think especially this morning, there were some very good things obviously in the timing sheets. It doesn't look like it, but I'm feeling more and more comfortable.
You were the final driver to be confirmed for this year's championship, which obviously throws you in at the deep end a little bit. How much of that decision was based on maybe seeing what Taylor managed to do last year, making that big jump, and also with Gen 4 on the horizon as well?
Yeah, obviously Gen 4 and a race in Madrid as well, which is something I'm very excited for, was a big implication on it. But then again, it's a competition, and it also was a step for me to become a professional racing driver in the end in Formula 2. It's a Formula 2, not Formula 1, so it's not a professional championship. Whereas here, this is a world championship, and obviously we've got drivers like Pascal who are very proven successful drivers, and yeah, some of the best in the world. So it's also good for me to learn and to keep improving.
A question for Pepe: how was your first experience in a kind of race yesterday?
Well, not great. I had a bit of an incident. Was slightly adjacent to myself, but then again, yeah, it was quite interesting. Obviously, there's a massive concertina effect, which I'm not used to in the slow corners, and all of that is completely new to me. So it was very interesting to be a part of one. Obviously, in Sao Paulo, I think I'll get a probably more real, fierce experience of what the racing is like. But yeah, it feels quite interesting. I think obviously, if you're at the front of the pack, it's like in any racing series, if you're at the front, you obviously have a bit more control. So hopefully we can start somewhere in a decent position, and then that obviously gets you out of many trouble.
Thank you very much. One more question from anyone?
The question is if you have noticed the difference in the tires between your session yesterday and the session today.
No.
No.
If he says no, then I also say no.
I say yes. For me, it was a big one.
Thank you very much. That wraps up our driver press conference.